We continue our reading of Lest We Forget, a daily devotional by author George R. Knight. Today's reading, August 6, New Issues, Part 1. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own. It is the gift of God. Ephesians 2:8. By 1850, the Sabbatarian Adventists were excited about the new truths they had found. They never ceased to talk, write, and preach about those doctrines that set them off as a distinctive people, the literal, visual, premillennial, Second Advent, the two-phase ministry of Christ in the heavenly sanctuary, the seventh-day Sabbath in its end-time context, and conditional immortality. When viewed through the prism of the three angels' messages of Revelation 14, such doctrines formed a powerful theological package, one worth shouting about. At this point, we need to realize that the Adventists were really holding two sets of beliefs. The first category included doctrines that they shared with other Christians, such as salvation by grace alone through faith, the importance of the Bible as the only determiner of doctrinal truth, the historic role of Jesus as the world's Savior, the power of intercessory prayer, and so on. The second doctrinal category consisted of those beliefs that made them a distinct group of people, beliefs that separated them from other Christians, such as the Sabbath and the teaching on the heavenly sanctuary. Since 19th century Adventists lived in a largely Christian culture, they tended not to emphasize what they shared with other Christians. After all, why preach saving grace to Baptists or the importance of prayer to Methodists when they already believed those teachings? The important thing, as they saw it, was to present those distinctively Adventist truths that others needed to hear and accept. As a result, when they entered a new village or town, they would locate the best meeting place, often a school auditorium, and then challenge the foremost area preacher to a public debate on which day is the Sabbath, or what happens to a person at death. I have a question for you. Have you ever thought about your own belief system and how it fits together, or even if it is valid biblically? You should. Each of us is responsible to know why we are Christians and why we are Adventists. I challenge you today to deeper, personal Bible study. This concludes our reading today of Lest We Forget.